God says, "My child, the court just sentenced a woman to death, and shockingly, this evil woman is your own, someone you once knew, someone whose presence in your life brought pain, confusion, and heartache you never fully understood." I know the weight of this revelation presses on your chest, leaving you gasping, questioning, and even trembling at the thought. You may feel anger, disbelief, and sorrow all tangled into one storm inside you. But my child, breathe deeply and listen, for I am speaking to calm the storm and to guide you through what seems unbearable. This woman, who inflicted harm and sowed seeds of chaos in your life, has now faced the justice that is beyond human judgment, beyond what eyes can see. You might wonder, why her? Why now? Why through such a cruel twist of fate? And I tell you, my child, that even in this shocking moment, there is a divine order at work. Every action, every thought, every choice has a ripple that reaches far beyond the horizon of what you perceive. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, and I, in my eternal watchfulness, have been shaping events with precision and patience. The pain you have felt, the tears you have shed in silence, were never unnoticed. Do not be deceived into thinking that her actions or her punishment define you. You are not bound by her darkness. You are a vessel of light, a soul chosen to rise above confusion, anger, and sorrow. Yet, I understand that your heart quivers with questions. The memories of betrayal, of manipulations, of the times she twisted truth and spread fear around you, may haunt your nights. You may feel a strange mixture of relief and horror as the court announces her sentence, as though part of you is freed from a heavy burden, while another part mourns the very tragedy that life has delivered. This is the complexity of human emotion, my child, and it is natural to feel it all. But in this very moment of shock, I want you to see the spiritual truth. Karma is not a punishment in the way humans perceive, it is a reflection of the energy one has sent into the world. Her sentence, harsh as it seems, is the universe returning to her the choices she made, the pain she spread. And you, my child, are safe, protected, and guided through every twist of fate. Even when her evil clouded your days, even when despair threatened your heart, you were never alone. My angels, my divine light, and I have shielded you, often invisibly, often through subtle signs and protections you may have ignored or misunderstood. You may find your mind drifting to the what-ifs, to wondering how life could have been different without her interference. This is a human tendency, my child, and I ask you to redirect your thoughts, not with force, but with gentle guidance. Focus on the life you have, the growth you have achieved, and the resilience you have cultivated. Every challenge she brought was not to destroy you, but to strengthen your spirit. Every tear shed in confusion was watering the seeds of wisdom within your soul. Understand that forgiveness does not mean forgetting or excusing her actions. Forgiveness is a key that frees you from carrying the weight of her darkness. By releasing anger, bitterness, and fear, you create space for light to fill your heart. Imagine a garden within your soul, once crowded with weeds of resentment, now cleared to blossom with peace, understanding, and courage. Her fate is not your burden, it is her path, and your path is walking forward with awareness, strength, and love. My child, there may be whispers of doubt in your heart. You may wonder if it is right to feel relief, if it is right to pray for peace while someone faces death. Know this: compassion and justice are not mutually exclusive. You can hold a heart of mercy while witnessing justice unfold. You can honor life, your own growth, and your moral compass, even as the consequences of her choices reach their conclusion. The lesson is not in her death, but in the clarity it brings to your soul. The lesson is in recognizing that darkness, however close, can never extinguish the light that resides in you. Reflect also on the strength you have discovered within yourself through these trials. Every night of fear, every day of uncertainty, every moment of inner struggle has carved a deeper well of courage and faith inside you. You may not have realized it, but your soul has been expanding, growing in capacity to endure, to forgive, and to rise. This moment, though harsh and shocking, is also a testament to your survival, to your faith, and to your alignment with divine guidance. As you process this, I ask you to pray, not with anger, not with fear, but with understanding. Pray for clarity, for peace, for protection of your heart, and for the light of wisdom to guide your steps. The world may see this event as an ending, a conclusion of human justice, but in the eyes of the divine, it is also a new beginning. A beginning of freedom from fear, a beginning of inner peace, a beginning of a life where your spirit is unshackled from the chains of past betrayals. Remember, my child, that your journey is sacred. The trials, the shocks, and even the sorrow are all tools shaping your higher self. The court sentence, as severe as it may appear, is not meant to celebrate cruelty but to restore balance. And balance, my child, is not just about retribution, it is about awakening, clarity, and the opportunity to step into your power with integrity and love. Take heart, my beloved, and know that the angels are surrounding you even now. Feel their presence, their gentle whispers guiding your soul to release fear and embrace courage. This woman's actions, her fate, and the justice served are part of a grander tapestry. Each thread, each moment, each tear, and each prayer you have offered is woven into a story of resilience and divine protection. You are never abandoned, never unguarded, never alone. So, as the shock settles and emotions swirl, anchor yourself in faith. Let your heart breathe in the light of understanding. Allow your soul to rest in the knowledge that even in darkness, light persists. You have witnessed evil, you have endured, and now, the world has turned a page, offering you a chance to rise, stronger and wiser than before. And know this, my child, the story is far from over. Your path is luminous, your purpose is unfolding, and every step forward is guided by love, divine justice, and the protection of the heavens. Hold tight to your faith, nurture your courage, and let the lessons of this shocking event illuminate the path ahead. Even after hearing the shocking news, my child, your heart may still feel heavy, as if carrying the weight of 1,000 unspoken emotions. Anger, betrayal, fear, sadness, they swirl inside you, each demanding attention, each wanting to be understood. It is natural to feel this way, for when someone close or connected to you turns out to be a source of harm, the soul experiences tremors that shake the very foundation of trust. But know this, my beloved, these emotions, as overwhelming as they seem, are not meant to trap you. They are meant to awaken you, to guide you toward a deeper understanding of your own strength and resilience. Think back to all the moments when you felt powerless in her presence, the times when you tried to protect yourself, to reason with her, or simply to survive her actions. Every tear, every anxious thought, every sleepless night was a testament to your endurance, a quiet proof that your spirit refuses to break. It is in these moments of trial that the seeds of courage are sown. And now, as the court delivers its verdict, you are seeing the reflection of what was inevitable, that light and truth, though sometimes delayed, eventually rise to reveal themselves. Do not allow yourself to be consumed by thoughts of revenge or bitterness. Holding on to anger may feel like strength at first, but it is a cage for the heart, a prison built by your own hand. Instead, channel your emotions toward clarity and understanding. Reflect on the lessons she brought, painful as they were. Consider how every act of malice she committed pushed you closer to discovering your inner fortitude, your ability to remain anchored in faith, even when storms raged around you. This understanding is the first step in transforming sorrow into wisdom. Now, feel the presence of divine protection surrounding you. Imagine a warm, radiant light enveloping your body and mind, shielding you from negativity, guiding you to emotional balance. Even in her darkness, you have been held, guided, and safeguarded by a force far greater than human comprehension. There is a reason you were never destroyed by her schemes, there is a purpose in your survival, and it is one that will unfold as you continue to trust in this divine guidance. As you reflect on her actions, it is natural to ask why someone so close could inflict such harm. Yet, the answer lies not in her, but in understanding the interplay of karma, free will, and the lessons your soul has chosen to encounter in this lifetime. Every challenge is not punishment, it is a teacher, a mirror showing you the depth of your own courage and capacity for compassion. Even when she acted with malice, you were being trained to see the light within yourself, to recognize that true power lies not in the ability to harm, but in the ability to remain pure, resilient, and loving despite adversity. There may be moments when memories rush back, the small betrayals, the whispered lies, the times you doubted yourself because of her influence. When these moments appear, do not fight them. Acknowledge them, but do not dwell. Speak to your heart with kindness, reminding yourself that those experiences are chapters already written, lessons already learned. Your present and your future are not defined by her darkness but by your own light, your ability to rise above, and the choices you make now to honor your soul. Consider how many times you sought guidance, prayed for protection, or simply whispered your fears into the quiet of the night. Each of these moments, my child, was a bridge between despair and hope, between confusion and clarity. Angels listened, and I watched, guiding unseen hands to protect you, guiding circumstances to shape your growth. The verdict, though harsh and shocking in appearance, is part of a grander plan, one that ensures justice while allowing your spirit to ascend beyond the pain inflicted upon you. Feel now the stirring of empowerment within. As the shock begins to soften, allow yourself to acknowledge the resilience that has carried you this far. You survived her deception, her cruelty, and the uncertainty she brought into your life. You have cultivated a heart that can endure, a mind that can reason, and a soul that can forgive. These qualities are gifts, my child, and the universe celebrates your ability to rise above adversity. And in the midst of your reflection, do not forget gratitude. Gratitude may feel difficult when confronting darkness, but it is precisely in these moments that gratitude strengthens your connection to divine guidance. Be thankful for your survival, for the protection that has always been present, for the inner wisdom you have gained. Gratitude is not an escape from reality, it is a force that elevates your spirit, aligning you with the flow of divine energy that guides every step you take. As you begin to heal from this shock, remember that emotions are not obstacles, they are messengers. Each feeling is a signpost pointing toward understanding, acceptance, and inner growth. Honor your emotions, listen to them, but do not allow them to control the direction of your life. Instead, let your faith and intuition lead the way, for they are the compass that will navigate you through the aftermath of this shocking revelation. Now, my child, imagine the life that awaits you once you release the hold of past fear and resentment. Picture yourself stepping into days filled with clarity, courage, and purpose. Every challenge she presented, every trial you endured, has been preparing you for this moment, the moment when your heart is ready to receive light, love, and opportunity unhindered by shadows of the past. This is your time to reclaim your peace, to embrace your spiritual growth, and to step forward with a renewed sense of self. Finally, let us speak of forgiveness, not as a concession, but as liberation. Forgiveness is your gift to yourself, freeing your heart from the lingering chains of anger and despair. By forgiving her, you do not erase the past, you reclaim your present and open the door to a future unburdened by pain. Understand that forgiveness is strength, not weakness. It is the conscious choice to rise above, to walk in light, and to honor the divine essence within you. So, as you navigate these turbulent emotions, hold on to faith. Hold on to the knowledge that you are guided, protected, and cherished by forces beyond the physical realm. Let your heart soften, your mind clear, and your soul expand with understanding. You have endured much, my child, and now you are on the threshold of a transformation, one that will lift you from shock and despair into a realm of courage, wisdom, and divine alignment. My child, now that the shock is slowly settling, it is time to look beyond the surface of this painful event. The court sentence may seem like an ending, but in the divine realm, it is a beginning, a signal that the universe is guiding you toward awakening, clarity, and spiritual alignment. You have walked through storms of confusion, betrayal, and fear, and now your soul stands at the threshold of a higher understanding. This is the moment when you begin to see not just the darkness of the world, but the light that has always surrounded and protected you. Think of the times when you felt vulnerable, when despair seemed endless, when every step forward was shadowed by doubt. Each of those moments was not wasted, they were a spiritual training ground. Your spirit, my child, was being prepared to recognize divine protection, to feel the subtle presence of angels, to understand that even in the face of human cruelty, you are never abandoned. The very experience that shook you to the core is a teacher, revealing the strength you possess and the clarity you can achieve when you align with higher wisdom. The woman's actions, harsh and cruel as they were, have unintentionally awakened something within you. That awakening is a recognition of your inner power, a realization that no external darkness can truly touch your spirit unless you allow it. You have learned to hold your heart steady amidst chaos, to trust your intuition, and to feel the subtle signs of guidance that have led you safely through perilous times. This is the essence of spiritual growth, the ability to rise above fear, resentment, and uncertainty, and to embrace the lessons that life presents with grace and courage. Now, my child, it is time to feel the presence of divine protection more fully. Imagine a radiant light surrounding you, flowing into every corner of your being. This light is not just a shield, it is nourishment for your soul, a reminder that you are guided, cherished, and safe. Even when the evil around you seemed overpowering, this light was with you, protecting you from harm that you could not see or understand. The court's verdict is simply the material reflection of what has already been balanced in the spiritual realm. Justice, my child, is not delayed, it unfolds in perfect timing. As your heart begins to accept this understanding, let us speak of hope. Hope is not a naive expectation, it is the quiet knowledge that your path is being guided, that every challenge serves a higher purpose, and that every ending carries within it the seed of a new beginning. You have survived betrayal, you have endured suffering, and now you are equipped with wisdom, strength, and the spiritual awareness to step forward without fear. Your life, though marked by trials, is also illuminated by opportunities for growth, healing, and fulfillment. In this awakening, you will begin to notice the subtle ways the universe has been guiding you. Perhaps there were moments of intuition, a sense of being watched over, or gentle nudges that kept you from harm. These were not coincidences, they were manifestations of divine guidance. Each angelic presence, each protective force, has been nurturing your spirit, ensuring that you remain whole despite the darkness that sought to overwhelm you. Trust in these signs, my child, for they are confirmations that your path is sacred and that you are never alone. As you reflect on these truths, allow yourself to release the lingering shadows of fear and anger. Do not carry them forward as weights that hinder your progress. Instead, acknowledge them as reminders of how far you have come. Every tear shed, every moment of doubt, every silent prayer whispered in the night has strengthened your spirit. And now, you are ready to step into a new phase of life, one that is guided by faith, clarity, and divine alignment. It is also time to embrace forgiveness at a deeper level. Forgiveness is not merely an act directed toward another, it is an offering to yourself. By forgiving the woman who caused you pain, you are freeing your own soul from the chains of resentment. You are choosing to walk unburdened, to move forward with lightness and grace, and to honor the sacred journey that is yours alone. Remember, my child, that holding on to anger only prolongs suffering. It does not affect the one who caused it, but it can imprison your heart for years. Release, and feel the liberation that comes with it. Now, imagine the future that awaits you, bright and full of possibility. Picture yourself walking with confidence, your heart healed, your mind clear, and your spirit aligned with divine purpose. Every challenge you faced was a stepping stone, every betrayal a lesson, and every tear a cleansing of your soul. You have been refined, my child, and the world is now ready to reveal blessings that you may have previously overlooked. Open your heart to receive them, and trust that the universe, in perfect timing, will guide the right opportunities, people, and circumstances into your life. As you move forward, continue to nurture your inner self. Spend time in reflection, prayer, and meditation. Listen to the quiet whispers of your soul, for they are your compass, leading you toward fulfillment and peace. Celebrate the growth that has emerged from suffering, the courage that has been forged in adversity, and the clarity that now illuminates your path. Know that your spirit has been tempered like gold, stronger, purer, and more radiant than ever before. Finally, my child, embrace the power of gratitude. Gratitude transforms perception. It allows you to see the beauty that exists even in the midst of difficulty. Be thankful for the lessons, for the protection, for the strength that has carried you through, and for the divine presence that surrounds you always. Gratitude is a magnet for blessings, a key to joy, and a doorway to peace. Hold it in your heart, and let it guide your every step. You are awakening, my child, to the profound truth that even in the face of shocking events, you are safe, guided, and loved beyond measure. The court's decision, the revelations about her, and the trials you endured, all are chapters in your sacred story, leading you to greater wisdom, courage, and spiritual freedom. Step forward with faith, for the journey ahead is luminous, and your spirit is ready to embrace the light. My child, as the waves of shock and fear slowly begin to settle, a new awareness starts to emerge within you. This is the awareness of healing, of growth, and of the endless possibilities that now stretch before you. The events you have witnessed, the betrayal, the harm, and the shocking sentence, have not been meaningless. Every challenge has been shaping your spirit, preparing you for a life where you are no longer defined by fear, doubt, or sorrow. Now, it is time to step fully into your power, to embrace the lessons, and to allow your heart to open to what is meant for you. You may still feel remnants of pain. Memories of the woman who caused harm may drift into your mind unexpectedly, stirring anger or sadness. This is natural, my child. The mind often revisits the shadows before it fully embraces the light. But do not let these moments anchor you. Instead, acknowledge them, feel them, and then gently release them. Imagine each memory as a leaf floating down a river, observe it, let it pass, and keep your gaze on the bright horizon ahead. This is the essence of moving forward, recognizing what was, accepting it, and choosing to focus on what can be. Now, let us speak of growth. True growth often comes disguised as difficulty. Every trial you have faced, every tear you have shed, and every moment of doubt has been cultivating resilience, wisdom, and courage within you. The woman's cruelty, though painful, became a mirror reflecting your strength. You discovered that even when confronted with darkness, you can remain steadfast, anchored in faith and guided by divine wisdom. Recognize this strength, my child, for it is yours, unshakable and eternal. Healing, too, begins now. Healing is not only the absence of pain, it is the presence of peace. Allow yourself to feel the warmth of divine love surrounding you, filling the spaces within your heart that once held fear or bitterness. Every breath you take can be a prayer, a silent offering of gratitude for the lessons learned, the protection received, and the resilience discovered. This healing is a sacred gift, a reminder that even the most shocking events can give rise to transformation and renewal. Look around you, my child, at the life you have. There are opportunities awaiting, relationships to nurture, and dreams to pursue. The darkness of the past cannot overshadow the light of your present and future. You are now walking a path cleared of unnecessary burdens, one where your focus can be on growth, love, and fulfillment. Every step forward is a step into alignment with your divine purpose. Every choice made with clarity and courage strengthens your connection to the universe and to your highest self. It is also time to embrace the lessons of discernment. Through this experience, you have learned to recognize who and what serves your growth and who does not. This knowledge is invaluable. It allows you to make choices that honor your heart, protect your peace, and invite only positive energies into your life. Trust your intuition, my child, for it is a guide forged through trials and sharpened by experience. When your inner voice calls, listen closely. It is the voice of your soul speaking truths that cannot be ignored. As you continue to heal and grow, consider the ways in which your spirit can now contribute to the world. The pain you endured has given you empathy, insight, and strength. You can be a beacon for others, offering guidance, compassion, and understanding to those who face their own darkness. Your journey, marked by trials, can inspire courage and hope in hearts that have been weary. Recognize the power within you to transform not only your life but also the lives of others, simply through the strength, wisdom, and love you carry. Remember, my child, that joy is not lost even in the aftermath of suffering. It can be found in the small moments, the warmth of sunlight on your face, the smile of a loved one, the quiet peace of a serene mind. These moments, though seemingly simple, are profound reminders that life continues to offer beauty, comfort, and love. Embrace them, savor them, and allow them to fill the spaces that once carried sorrow. Now, as you envision your future, picture it as a canvas. The past, with all its challenges, has been the preparation, the foundation upon which this canvas is ready to receive vibrant colors of hope, purpose, and fulfillment. You have been tested, yes, but your spirit has been refined. You are ready to step into a life where every choice reflects wisdom, every action reflects courage, and every thought aligns with love. As you take these steps, do not forget the importance of prayer and meditation. These practices are your tools for maintaining balance, clarity, and alignment. In quiet reflection, you can hear the whispers of your soul, feel the guidance of angels, and connect deeply with divine wisdom. Let these moments be sacred, my child, for they are your anchors in the ever-changing tides of life. Finally, as your heart opens to healing and your spirit embraces growth, remember that nothing can diminish the light within you. The shocking events you have witnessed, the pain you have endured, and the lessons you have learned are all shaping you into a soul of strength, clarity, and divine alignment. Step forward with courage, walk in faith, and hold your heart open to the blessings that await. Your journey, though tested, is now illuminated by wisdom, resilience, and hope. My child, as you continue on this journey, it is time to pause and reflect deeply on all that has transpired. The court sentence, the shocking revelations about the woman who caused harm, and the emotions that have flooded your heart, all of these are part of a sacred tapestry woven with divine intention. Each thread, no matter how painful, is placed with purpose, guiding you toward wisdom, clarity, and spiritual awakening. Take a moment, my child, to honor the path you have walked, for it has brought you to a place of understanding that few ever reach. You have endured trials that tested your faith, resilience, and patience. You have faced moments of fear, uncertainty, and heartbreak, yet here you stand, stronger, wiser, and more attuned to the divine guidance that surrounds you. Recognize the power of your own spirit. You have been refined through adversity, your soul tempered like precious metal in the fires of challenge. This refining process, though difficult, has allowed your true light to shine brighter than ever before. In this moment of reflection, consider the lessons hidden within pain. Every act of betrayal, every hurtful word, and every shadow cast upon your path has been a teacher. It has shown you the depths of your own courage, the resilience of your heart, and the clarity of your mind when guided by faith. Pain, though unwelcome, carries gifts. It teaches discernment, strengthens resolve, and opens the heart to compassion and understanding. Embrace these lessons, my child, and allow them to guide your steps forward. Now, turn your attention inward. Feel the gentle rhythm of your breath, the steady beat of your heart, and the presence of divine light enveloping you. This is your sanctuary, a sacred space where your soul can heal, rejuvenate, and reconnect with its highest self. In this space, release any lingering fear, resentment, or doubt. Let them dissolve into the light, leaving only peace, clarity, and gratitude in their place. Your spirit is resilient, and it thrives when nurtured with love, faith, and awareness. Consider also the blessings that have always accompanied you, even when life seemed harsh. Protection, guidance, and subtle signs of divine presence have been constant, though often unseen. Reflect on the ways you have been guided safely through challenges, shielded from harm, and supported in unseen ways. Recognize these blessings as evidence that you are never alone, that every step you take is watched over, and that your journey is sacred. Gratitude for these blessings strengthens your connection to the divine and invites even more light into your life. As you embrace this reflection, my child, allow your heart to open to forgiveness, not only for her, but for yourself. Forgive yourself for any moments of doubt, fear, or anger that may have arisen. Your emotions are natural, and you have navigated them with courage. By forgiving yourself, you release lingering burdens and allow your spirit to soar, unencumbered by past shadows. Forgiveness is freedom, a gift to your soul that empowers you to move forward with grace, love, and clarity. Look forward now, my child, and envision the life that awaits you. Imagine days filled with peace, purpose, and joy. See yourself embracing opportunities with confidence, guided by wisdom and intuition. Picture relationships blossoming, opportunities aligning perfectly, and your heart radiating love, strength, and understanding. This vision is not a dream, it is a reflection of the path you are walking, a path that grows clearer with every step taken in faith and alignment with divine guidance. In the midst of this reflection, remember to nurture your spirit daily. Engage in prayer, meditation, and moments of quiet contemplation. These practices are the channels through which divine wisdom flows, allowing you to maintain balance, clarity, and connection with your higher self. Let these sacred moments replenish your energy, strengthen your resolve, and remind you of the infinite support that surrounds you at all times. As you prepare to move into this next phase of life, carry with you the understanding that every challenge you faced has contributed to your growth. The pain, the betrayal, and the shocking revelations have all served a higher purpose, to awaken your spirit, to deepen your faith, and to illuminate the strength, wisdom, and resilience that have always been within you. You are now ready to embrace life fully, without fear, doubt, or hesitation. Finally, my child, allow your heart to open to the fullness of divine love. Feel the presence of angels around you, guiding, protecting, and uplifting you. Trust in the divine order of your life, knowing that every event, no matter how shocking or painful, has been orchestrated for your highest good. Step forward with courage, grace, and gratitude, and know that the journey ahead is filled with light, blessings, and endless possibilities. You are strong, you are loved, and you are divinely guided. Let this truth settle deeply into your heart, carrying you forward into a life of peace, joy, and spiritual fulfillment. The world is ready to reveal its gifts to you, and your soul is ready to receive them. Walk with faith, my child, and let your spirit shine brightly, for you are a beacon of resilience, wisdom, and divine light. My child, now you stand at the doorway of a new chapter, a chapter that promises light, peace, and divine alignment. The trials you have faced, the betrayal, the shocking revelations, the pain inflicted by someone once close to you, have all led you to this moment. Your spirit has been tested, refined, and strengthened, and now it is ready to embrace the fullness of blessings that await. Take a deep breath, my child, and feel the presence of divine love surrounding you, filling every corner of your being with warmth, clarity, and peace. The court sentence, the shocking truth about the woman, and the turmoil you endured are all part of a higher plan. Everything unfolded as it should, in perfect divine timing, to awaken your spirit, to reveal your inner strength, and to prepare you for a life of freedom, wisdom, and joy. You have endured more than many could imagine, yet here you are, resilient, courageous, and guided by forces far beyond the physical world. This is the moment when sorrow transforms into understanding, fear into courage, and confusion into clarity. Now, my child, I want you to feel the light within you shine brighter than ever before. Imagine it as a radiant flame, burning steadily, illuminating your path, protecting your heart, and guiding your every step. This light is your divine essence, your connection to the infinite love, wisdom, and protection of God. No darkness, no betrayal, and no shock can ever dim it. It has survived every challenge, and it will continue to grow, radiating peace and strength into every part of your life. It is time to release all lingering shadows from your heart. Let go of anger, resentment, and fear, and allow them to dissolve in the presence of divine light. Forgive, not because it is easy, but because it frees your soul. Forgive the woman, forgive those who caused harm, and forgive yourself for holding on to pain. Forgiveness is your liberation. It is the key that unlocks the door to peace, clarity, and spiritual growth. Feel the weight lifting from your shoulders, my child, and breathe in the serenity that comes with it. As you step forward, know that your journey is guided by angels and divine forces. Archangel Michael and the celestial beings are beside you, protecting you, guiding you, and ensuring that your path is aligned with your highest good. They whisper encouragement into your soul, reminding you of your strength, your worth, and your purpose. Trust in their guidance, my child, for they are ever present, watching over you, and leading you toward opportunities that nurture your growth, joy, and spiritual fulfillment. Reflect on the lessons you have learned. Every painful experience, every trial, and every shock has been a teacher. You have discovered courage in moments of fear, clarity in times of confusion, and faith in situations that seemed impossible. These lessons are treasures, my child, and they have prepared you for the life you are now ready to embrace. Carry them with gratitude, honor the growth they have brought, and let them guide your choices with wisdom and love. Now, Imagine the blessings waiting for you. Opportunities that align with your purpose, relationships that uplift your spirit, and moments of joy and fulfillment that touch your heart deeply. These blessings are not distant dreams, they are your divine inheritance, ready to be received because you have endured, learned, and grown. Open your heart fully, my child, and allow the universe to pour these gifts into your life. Trust that they are yours and that every step you take leads you closer to them. As you continue on this path, nurture your soul daily. Spend time in prayer, meditation, and reflection. Listen to the whispers of your heart and the gentle guidance of divine forces. These sacred practices will strengthen your connection to God, your intuition, and your inner wisdom. They will remind you, in moments of doubt or uncertainty, that you are never alone and that every step you take is guided by love, light, and divine purpose. Finally, my child, receive this blessing from Archangel Michael and the divine realm. May your heart be free from sorrow, may your spirit be filled with courage, may your mind be clear and focused, and may your path be illuminated with endless light and opportunities. May love, joy, and peace flow abundantly into your life. May every step you take be guided by wisdom, every decision be blessed with clarity, and every day bring you closer to your highest purpose. You are protected, cherished, and divinely guided always. Embrace this moment fully, my child, for it is the beginning of a life renewed. The darkness of the past no longer defines you, the trials you faced have strengthened you, and the lessons you learned have elevated your soul. Walk forward with faith, hope, and love, knowing that you are a beacon of light, a soul resilient and strong, and a child of divine grace. Your new life begins now, filled with blessings, protection, and endless possibilities.